Aging sucks. We can all agree on this, right? How does this relate to combat, MMA, jiu-jitsu, all that stuff? Well, recently I was thinking about this, as I do a lot. I think a lot. It's a problem. I need to stop. And I was just thinking, now as a 20-plus grown-ass man that still feels like a teenager, I'm about to get my blue belt, and that's younger than most people in my academy, except for the kids class. So I'm probably going to be one of the youngest blue belts in my gym. Yet if I go other places, there are purple belts who are younger than me, and they are still underachievers by their own standards because there's black belts younger than them. Like, I'm at the age where if I were a black belt, I'd be in like the top 0.000000001% of people. But as a blue belt, it's kind of like, average. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I got into this sport before 40. Like, I would not like to be a 40-year-old three-stripe. I would hate that. No offense to some of my training partners, to whom that is their position, you know? We all start at different ages. But even me, as a 20-year-old man, that started when I was like 18, 19, I wish I could have started younger, honestly. You know how much more impressive it is when you do things younger? Like the exact same things, and obviously it's just normal biology or, you know, psychology or whateverology. Like if an 8-year-old submits a 12-year-old, everybody loses their shit. I submit 12-year-olds all the time. Nobody's impressed by that. But in all seriousness, does anyone actually care when you do something above a certain age? Like, okay, if you're a 20-year-old blue belt, sure, you know, good for you, kid. If you're a 16-year-old blue belt, purple belt, you know, that's impressive. That's cool. If you're a 25-year-old blue belt, blue belt. If you're a 30-year-old black belt, okay, that's still impressive. That's what I'm aiming for before 30. But if you're a 20-year-old prodigy black belt, I know a very small percentage of the world, that's like insane, right? And this applies to everything, not just jiu-jitsu, not just MMA. But seriously, remember when everyone was going crazy when Chiwiwis fucking debuted in the UFC at 17? He was older than me. He is older than me. But now he's like 22 and no one really cares. They're like, yeah, he's still young. He still has like 8 years before he reaches his prime. But people are already counting him out for stuff. It's not impressive anymore, or not as impressive. And listen, at the end of the day, achievements are still achievements. It doesn't matter how old you are when you do them. But would you rather be known as the guy or gal that did something impressive when you were super young, or when you were old? Like, wow, he's so old and he managed to win a UFC title at that age. Bulk, that's so impressive. Yeah, that's really cool, and that's probably a better measurement of how good you are in longevity in a sport. But at the same time, if you do it when you're young, it's like, yeah, you did this amazing thing, youngest champion ever, and you still have your whole life ahead of you. Sure, you can maybe peak and fall off or whatever, but who cares? We're not even worried about that. I'm just saying, the fact is, the younger you are, the more impressive something is. Just turn off your brain for a second and imagine getting tapped out by like a 10-year-old who's a purple belt level. That would be insane, right? But if it's a 20-year-old man, I mean, sure, it's still impressive. He's a young guy, maybe younger than you. Still very cool if he's a purple belt. If he's 30, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's still impressive being a purple belt regardless, but yeah, you're 30. Come on, hunk, hang it up. Like, you should be a brown belt by now. I try not to think about things like this, and I don't most of the time, but it just crossed my mind.